Room, are you still there? Yes. Yes. Frowny, sad faces as the internet decides to crap itself. Am I back? I'm not dropping frames. My internet just randomly decides to kick me. And yeah, I don't know how. I don't think I was cut off for that long. But we're gonna do Babel Tower. I think I can get the key item here in like 10 minutes or less. And then after that, I'm gonna have to go to the moon. An Aegis shield, okay. I think that's better than the Dragoon shield. It's got better magic defense, so that's all that counts. Now you're green, what does that mean? Does that mean you're a new recruit? Yeah, refresh your streams or tell them to in chat if anybody still doesn't have it. I think that it's something my ISP does. I don't know. I mean, the other day I streamed for 8 hours and had absolutely no problems. And then ever since then, if I stream for a little bit, it starts like cutting me off and disconnecting me randomly. Why can't... Oh, your name's Pink on mine, so... Why can't ISPs in America not suck ass? Why can't they be good? We just gotta make it up to the tower room. Monsters! Oh, freaking alerts. Alerts are actually a great way to farm experience, I believe. A ribbon, okay. So, Babel Tower has 5 total chests in here. Edge, we will give you the bandana, and I need to throw away items again. I hate inventory so much. Just get all of this crap out of here. So I'm probably never going to take my lazy ass back to a town to sell it. Despite the fact I should. I don't know when the stream cut out, so I don't know what you guys missed. After we beat Kainazo, we did not get anything useful from him. So I went to Babel Tower. And then, as soon as I landed outside Babel Tower, I noticed that the stream popped up and said I was no longer connected. So I waited until I could come back. Like, I can be disconnected, I think, for a minute or two before the stream even tells me that it's missing. I equipped the ribbon, didn't I? No, I didn't. I guess you're right. I'm gonna blame my controllers for being super sensitive and occasionally inputting up or down twice as a command. Artemis arrows. Now, if there was a way to dupe those, that would be great. Those are by far the most powerful arrows in the entire game. And I think you can only get like 20 or 30 of them through the entire thing. Those arrows actually make Rosa a useful physical attacker. Let's equip them, shall we? 118 attack power. Okay. We'll use this. We're gonna get a key item in here. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we won't get a key item. I might not be able to beat her. Throw the ancient sword at her. Now, normally you would need Cain in order to jump. Okay. Never mind. We knock Vivalis back into the controls. She explodes in a shower of lightning and sparks, sending the whole console up in flames, I guess. What do we get? Nothing? I could have sworn that you got a key item from that. What the hell is the point? What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? This is going to be another one of those instances. I don't know if you guys see my timer over there. This is going to be another instance where I am geared and leveled up well before I get the crystal and pass, which is strange. Normally I get the crystal and the pass early enough to go fight Zero Mist, but then I have to gain levels. It's throwing my entire mojo off. No. We're not getting stoned with you. We have adult things to do, monsters. An alert. I don't know why it hiccuped. It didn't say any dropped frames. So... An ancient sword. I just got back what I threw. Oh, 59 frames now dropped. Lovely. This is why I can't have nice things. This is the main reason I don't stream. My stream begins to eat itself. Oh, what do we have here? Is that... I think that's Milan? I think it's the Mount or... No? Can't be Calbrenna. Is it really? Here? It's the water hag, okay. Even better. This is a freebie. Well, we'll see if the stream stays fine. I'm going to assume it's going to start hiccuping more and more and more. Until the hiccups finally consume all of reality. And then there is no stream. 52,000 experience. Rydia learns Quake. Which, again, as I'm told, is a useful spell. Look at the Stardust Rod. That's not good. That's not useful to me at all. Anna is Edward's love. The princess who died, Tella's daughter. She died when Golbez bombed that castle. I guess she was going to elope with Edward the Bard. And Tella was having none of that because his daughter wasn't going to marry an entertainer. She was princess material. I'm really shocked I did not get any key item from here. I could have swore that you were supposed to get a key item from this area. Maybe I don't get it until I leave the place. Because, like, if you don't get a key item from there, then what is the point of even having the tower key? There would be no point in getting that key item and then coming up here and opening that. Unless you just wanted to have a boss fight. I don't know, the Final Fantasy games don't get much older than this one. And I have no idea what Ni no Kuni 2 is. I've never heard of it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like most JRPGs that are modernized. They generally have horrible stories and way too much pointless filler dialogue that I can do without. Same reason I don't like games like... This is blasphemy to some people. I don't like games like Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights. I don't like paragraph after paragraph of trite dialogue. That is not entertaining to me in the slightest. I don't care about some farmer's background or the story about him and his family and his kids. This shit does not entertain me. Nope, I am never gonna buy a Switch. I don't buy consoles anymore. If the console companies want my money, they need to put out games on PC. I don't even own a TV. I would have to hook my console up to my monitors. Aha, we do have to come back down here in order to get our item. Emulators are coming along really quickly. Oh my god, I forgot about this. We get a ninja helm for our troubles there. Well, the game has apparently put every other single key item on the moon. I haven't found the hook, so I can't go into Eblon Cave. I haven't found the Earth Crystal, so there's no point in going into the Tower of Zot. I don't have the Twin Harp, I can't go into that cave. You know, we might as well see which character is here. Because really, why not? I don't think I would kick anybody out of my party at this point in time. Ha ha! It's Edward. No. You can stay there. You can stay in this cave until we're done saving the world. I don't even want to talk to him. Freaking spoony bard. Oh man. So that's I think that's it on the overworld. I'm trying to talk myself into this and I really don't want to. I don't want to go to the moon. The moon is so long and painful and miserable. There's so many different boss fights that we can possibly do there. I need items. It is coming out on PC? I would be more interested in checking it out on PC then. If it comes out on Steam too, that's another stipulation that I have. If you want me to buy your game, you basically have to put it out on Steam. Let's see. Sell you, and you, and you. I refuse to get Origin or any of the Ubisoft stuff. I'm the same type of person. I only have Netflix. I'm not interested in Amazon Prime or Hulu or any of these other worthless things thrown together by gigantic corporations that are not one that I trust. I trust Gabe. Like, when Gabe dies, I may not actually trust Steam much longer. But as long as Gabe is around, I will trust them. They may not make games anymore, but I still trust their business decisions when it comes to Steam. I need to find a place that sells cabins. And I can't remember which shop had them. Like, if I'm going to the moon, there's multiple save spots. I need a way to heal. Replenish MP and stuff. This is brutal. I almost would have rather had a hook seed, where I had to go through the Cave of Eblon and stuff like that. I tend to have better luck not going to the moon with those seeds. Do you sell cabins, good sir? They do sell ethers, either ones. I could buy 20, that would be good enough, maybe. Okay. I think we're gonna try to go beat the game. I'm gonna have to go through the moon for it, which means it's gonna be a little bit of a slog. But we've got the levels, we don't really have the gear. Like another suit or two of adamant armor would be good. Okay, first up, I can just, let's see what free character we get here. Who would join us in Fusoya's spot? And it is... Survey says... Come on. It's the Cecil Paladin! Action figure. You know, I would go for 2 Cecils. That would be great. I don't know who I would kick out. But that would be fun. Oh boy. I don't even know if I saved it outside. If you don't turn on the no free lunch flag whenever you generate this, there's a chance to have 5 duplicate characters show up. Unfortunately, you can't actually add the duplicate characters to your party, but that is something that they are looking at adding later on down the road. That crystal music has been in almost every Final Fantasy, I think. It's one of their major motifs. Okay, here we go. Are you joking me? How are people still not healed all the way up? It's too late to turn back and go use the free healing pads. As much as I would like to. Do you still play Final Fantasy XIV, Golden? Or have you been burned out on it already as well? And our first optional boss fight, I think. Go to the eternal gloom of the dark world before you can touch this treasure. I've already been to the dark world. It's the Mist Dragon, right here. Do you mind helping us kill your mother by chance? Let's see. I need to be careful here. We're gonna put fast on Cecil. It's tempting to berserk people. But, you know what, just fight. Ouch! 768. It turned into mist. Yeah, but if you berserk someone, and then the enemy turns into mist like this, you end up just punishing yourself. 1 damage, yeah. Not like I can hit it anyways. Dark World? What do you mean? This isn't a Link to the Past randomizer. This isn't Key Sanity. I wish I knew a Link to the Past good enough to use that randomizer, because it looks incredibly fun. But, goddamn, Fusoya. But, that is a game I do not know enough about, and there are way too many secrets for me to keep track of. Fusoya, do you even have armor on, or are you running around naked? Of course it would turn into mist. I hate enemies like this, especially when they don't give any warning. It didn't even do anything. Titan didn't even attempt to show up there. Nah. I'm not gonna come out and fight the Rydia's mother. Maybe Rydia didn't have it in her heart to call forth Titan to fight her mother. Welcome back. Good night, Fusoya. At least you're doing your job and being a good, good meat shield up there. I didn't want to use Life 2, but I'm going to. Back to Mist. This is where I should be, like, keeping count in my head of how many turns I can go before the dragon turns back into Mist. So that's how you've got to do it. You've got to keep a count going in your head. Does anyone know which boss was normally here? Is this Ogopogo? Or is this Pale Dim? I actually don't know the optional bosses on the moon that well, because I generally try to avoid them. Are you ready to die yet? No? You gotta be getting close. Freaking Fusoya with its 1,000 hit points of damage every time. Come on. You're prolonging the inevitable. It's not gonna help you. The Mist Dragon casts Cold Sore on you. That's the worst part right there. If you accidentally attack, you have to sit there through that whole spiel. That's the speedrunner killer right there. Come on, Mist Dragon. I don't know how you got yourself up to the moon, but it's time to come back down. The only element I'm sure she can resist is Holy, so there we go. Tons of experience. Rosa gains 2 levels, Fusoya gains 1, Rydia gains 2. Not bad. And we get the pink tail. Wonderful. Light that up. Exactly what I wanted. The pink tail, I think, gives you adamant armor if you go turn it in, which we're not gonna do. Seriously? I'm not fighting you. As tempting as it is. Those things do give decent experience. Huh. That actually takes me all the way back to the beginning, okay. I thought that there might have been a branching path that I missed somewhere, but I guess not. That was optional bullshit. I'm not turning the tail in. I'm going over here to heal up. Because this is the dive. Once we go back down there, now we're not going to come back up for air. This is it. I'm sure of it. There are no quests or missions in these games. They don't distract you with pointless side quest bullshit that doesn't mean anything. Like, again, that's my problem with so many RPGs. They have dozens of side quests, but none of them matter. None of them are important. Do you really care about that farmer and his daughter and the orcs that kidnapped her and took her to a cave? Do you care about those side quests? Or do you just, like, spam through the text messages as quickly as you can? I want short, concise dialogue and story. Like, I like these old JRPGs because the dialogue and story is more like comic books. The music, the world, the combat, all that type of stuff, that's the comic book art and pages and stuff. And it's the short little choppy comic dialogue that I like. Just get to the point. I've heard all of the story twists before. I'm an old man. You can't impress me. I'm a jaded cynic. So let's just bypass all that pointless bullcrap. Like, it's one of the reasons I'll never play Final Fantasy 15, one of the many. Everyone I've talked to has said that there's tons of pointless side quests. Ooh, a ninja sword. I don't think that's better than what he's got, but let's find out. Nope. Edge is already decked out. But I think the best weapons he can get in the game. Monsters! Run! Behemoths are kind of scary. Behemoths counter every physical attack with a physical attack of their own. They just randomly throw it around, too. 400 damage with a lightning 3. In fact, Behemoths might actually counter absolutely everything, physical and melee attacks. It's possible that that is, their signature thing. We're not even gonna attack with you guys. Fusoya, if you die on me, I'm going to be mad. Oh, I didn't want to attack with him. Sometimes I really screw myself off. Yeah, I screw myself off. I screw myself over. I like to just screw myself off from time to time. Do it alone, in private, nobody's around. 117,000 experience. A unicorn? What the hell does that do? Does that go with those cupcakes we had earlier? Fixes sleep paralysis cure and basilisk, I think. Is what that means, being stoned off your ass. Pretty sure. Basically, remedy. I hate this lunar subterranean area. I can't remember the layout, unfortunately. Which means I spend way too much time just stumbling around. Edge, I should probably heal you. Cecil's magic does not matter that much. If I end up having to use his magic in combat, the battle's already lost, most likely. No. I'm kind of terrified about Zeromus, if I'm being honest, though, guys. I don't think we are prepared for him. I think that Cecil is probably overleveled. I don't want to have to cheese it by cranking down the battle speed, but if I get my butt kicked over and over and over, I may turn down the battle speed. Just so I can at least get through the menus to choose my attacks before he can refill his battle gauge. No, I'm not fighting any of you fossilized dragon bones. I don't want any more agility. I don't want any more levels. Rydia is pretty much screwed. I don't think she's gonna survive even a single black hole. Or whatever the heck it's called. Did we just drop 10,000 gold? Huh. No, I don't want to go fight you. Another cat's claw. I'm probably going to mispronounce your name, but Malameth, you seem to know a lot about this game as well. What are cat's claws good for in this one? Oh my god. Can I run? I probably can't run. Let's berserk Cecil. This is more terrifying than some of the monsters. Some of the bosses I could fight. Blizzard, not scary. Let's cast ice. Maybe the red dragon will be weak to ice. It's a confused weapon. It's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna cast Meteo on them. Because why not? I'm gonna use up all of Fusoya's MP early on and end up regretting it. Wow, 9k with that ice. Meteo might not actually do that much to these things. I kind of wish I had Yang right now. Like, if I had the choice, I would get rid of Rydia and replace her with Yang. Well, I'm glad we just healed the blue dragon with Meteo, of all things. And then Ice 3. All the damage we have done to him is healed back up. Cast Claw puts enemy to sleep. That's not bad either. Not so good if you can wake them up with your other claw, I guess. I don't know if it works like that. Okay, can I just spam melee attacks and win? This thing doesn't seem to be that terrifying. Blizzard is an all-around worthless ability, it seems like. Tons of experience. Great. She learned... Rydia learned weak. Cecil gained 2 levels. Edge gained 3. Ninja sword. Okay. Fusoya is already level 60. What am I doing? A tricker. No, I'm not gonna fight you. You're tricking me, and I'm not gonna fall for it. I think this is an exit, or like not an exit, but a doorway down here. Yep. I'm not even sure if I've ever actually even seen the Fairy Claw in this. A Fatal Eye. No. I don't think so. 16,000 gold. Do I even have that much gold? Yeah, I do, I guess. Okay. Well, that was fun. I'm glad we could go there for one of the worst rods in the entire game. The Charm Rod. I think I've thrown away like 3 or 4 of those already. Hello, Diggy. I've been streaming on Mixer randomly. Like, I generally follow the remains of the Voltron army around, like Grimmeth and Lethal Feline and Bobo and Revocane. All of us moved over to Mixer that nobody seems to use. A Blitz Whip, huh? Yep, yeah, that's my name on there. I thought about making that name on here as well, but I already had the Plump Helmet account, so... I just knocked the dust off of it. And here we are. I tried to send out a message to everybody on there to unsub for me because I was not going to be streaming regularly at all. The only reason I want to change my name from Plump Helmet is because it's kind of Toadie's word. Like, Plump Helmets are his thing. And I never actually expected to Let's Play this long. If I had expected to Let's Play this long, I would have picked a name more fitting to myself. He's the one who came up with Plump Helmets. That's why it's his thing. I mean, I've never heard of Plump Helmets before Dwarf Fortress. It's possible that they're real mushrooms, but I don't think so. I chose Punk because I decided early on, like, I could tell that from a very early point in Let's Playing that it was going to explode and become commercial. So I chose Punk in order to keep myself somewhat honest and never monetize, like with ads and stuff. And the Earth Crystal, finally. So yeah, I just did it because I wanted to keep myself away from advertisements and signing up for, like, those groups and stuff. I don't know what they're called. Let's see. Cecil, you are almost out of MP. But Plump Helmets are totally from Dwarf Fortress. And I kind of chose them because I also... Like, one of my first things was Plump Helmets year-round. I wanted to basically drown people in YouTube videos. And I think I was pretty successful at it for a while. I tried to change my alias and it was... The only ones I wanted were taken already. Go away, dragons. I'm not fighting you. Like, if I could change it, I would change it to Plump. Just straight Plump. Nothing else. I need to find out who's got the Plump channel and assassinate them and then take their login information. Okay. I'm gonna save over another spot just in case for some reason I get my ass handed to me. I am a plumpy boy. I have become more plump the last few years than I would like to admit. Yeah, it would be easier, but it wouldn't be nearly as fun. I don't understand your nickname. I'm going to assume that it is, not English. But I could be wrong. Massachusetts... Lamothi. I don't know. Okay, we're getting closer. This is my favorite music in the whole damn game. There is no other song in Final Fantasy that makes me feel like more of an epic hero on his last steps towards saving the world. I figured it had been a while since that account was active. Freaking Justin TV. Good lord. Have to get partnered first, and honestly, I don't attract a large enough crowd generally in order to ever get partnered anywhere. I am far more talented, and I am totally not being humble here, but I am far more talented than a lot of people who are partnered. My content is fucking amazing. Everywhere. And yet I have a fraction of the viewers that I should. I don't got nearly enough, Diggy. A lot of those are old, inactive accounts that might not even be around anymore. Wow. Because remember, I haven't streamed on here, like, in 6 years. Which is when I got most of those subs, I'm guessing. I don't know what Curse does, but I don't like it. Both of your monitors turned grayscale, they're listening. You've been hacked. By the color bandits. A Grimoire. They're holding all of your RGB hostage. Until you pay them. A Bitcoin in ransom. I'm not opening any more of these treasure chests, because quite frankly, I don't need any more stuff, and I don't want to fight any more monsters, and there's like 15 trapped chests down here. Which means the odds of me encountering monsters is too damn high. Just like the rent. Don't be snooping on Rydia, freaking creeper. We got the breath down here, the mind. I don't recognize these enemies at all. This is weird. Oh man, if we get to Zeromus and don't beat him, this is gonna be such... This is gonna be such a horrible waste of time. I'm gonna cry a little bit. I might cry out loud on stream. Let's see, Cure 3. Who needs their MP topped off for this? Fusoya, you do. Edge, you don't use yours. Rosa, you are hurting. And I'm not filling Cecil's up. Right, yeah, you don't get yours filled up either. Okay. Here we go. I probably should have advanced that ages ago. But whatever. My name is Zeromus. Yeah, I'm the hatred. Windows key plus control plus C. That's a really weird combo to just randomly hit. Okay, I'm gonna get fucked over here. Everybody take turns, get ready to laugh. Let's see, Crystal, I gotta use you first. Let's see, Black Magic. Try Ice 3. I need to get some buffs off real quick. Because he is going to be opening up with... probably Black Hole, I think. I need Berserk on Edge and a Cecil. Oh my god, look who it is! It's not Zeromus at all! We've been bamboozled! Ice 3 does good damage, wow. Are you really gonna counter magic attacks with that? Where is... I need to Berserk Edge. So we're gonna have Cecil and Edge Berserked, and then Rosa and Fusoya just... Here, throw the Murasame. And then Fusoya and... does Big Bang... Is that what I'm thinking of? No, it's Black Hole, I think. That undoes all of our buffs, I think? I don't know. There's still a lot I have to learn about this fight. You know what? Let us... You've got fast, don't you? Yeah. Edge is already going to be a turbo machine. I thought I berserked Cecil. That was a lot of damage. I'm kind of surprised it didn't do nearly that much to Rydia. I think we've got this in the bag. If I lose this fight, it's because I'm a screw-up. Edge goes down, that's not good. Maybe I spoke too soon. Hey, you're right, she does have the adamant on, I forgot about that. I knew somebody had it on. I was assuming maybe it was the ribbon. Okay, we will... No, don't float, please. Don't do something dumb like that. I can't afford for an inopportune button press to screw things up. Fusoya, please. Hurry up. Life 2 doesn't take that long to cast. Well, I'm glad that I finally found a way to make Rydia actually useful in this fight, because normally she's straight up garbage. So I need to remember, in the future, load her down with Adamant and Ribbon and Protect Ring. And we are really getting hurt here. Are you ready to start casting Medio on me yet? Sansomus! Oof, not bad actually. That Berserk was good for a little bit. I don't think we're going to be able to get another one off, though. Unless I had a Berserk item like a Bacchus wine or something. Throw the Ancient Sword. Why not? Let's see. That's not very good. I was expecting better than that. He has about 65,000 health, I'm pretty sure. Which means he should be getting real close to being dead. I'm waiting. As soon as he starts casting Medio, that's when we'll know that we've won. Because Medio is his flail attack, where he randomly just flails about and does almost nothing. I think I'm going overboard. I'm a little bit scared now, so I'm going overboard on these Cure 4s. We got too close to wiping earlier. Also, none of... You know what? This will do a lot of damage. The White Spear is really good. Okay, I'm gonna Berserk Cecil. Even though, like, he should be dead in 1 or 2 more attacks, surely. Yeah, that was a good throw. Berserk on Edge as well. Fusoya is now out of cures. Rosa's probably dead. Yeah, Rosa's dead. You guys better hurry up and kill him because we are running out of options here. Medio! What do you know, Medio? You know that Fusoya is dead. No, they're not standing in the air. They're hurling through subspace. And rest in peace, Sansimus. So, that wasn't a bad run. 3 hours and 30 minutes, according to my timer. 3 hours and 27 minutes. I mean, that is a whole lot better than my first run, which was 8 hours long. An 8-hour slogfest. We are winners! We did it! We only had to let Fusoya and Rosa die. I will take that victory. This cutscene is the extra 5 hours, yes. This is only quest phase 1, you see, the princess isn't actually in this moon. We have to go to another 7 moons after this one in order to actually beat the game. And no matter how many times I beat this game, it still feels good. Now we get to see all the wonderful stats. Let's see how many treasure chests I was forced to open. Congratulations! You have saved everything and everyone. We baked a cake successfully. That was the only mission. I forgot about that. Cake has been baked. Ignore that time. That doesn't count. There's a lot of speedruns, Diggy. There are speedruns for tons of things right now. I think there's going to be speedruns for this probably in a couple months. 12 out of 12 key items, 12 out of 18 characters, 179 treasures, not bad. That's the lowest amount of treasures I've ever had to open. I've always broke 200. You should look at some of the Final Fantasy 1 randomizer speedruns that they do. They do 1 versus 1 races. Well, actually it's more than 1 versus 1, but they'll stream 1 versus 1 races with commentary. And it's really good. Okay, so the Sand Ruby was in there. The tail was somewhere else. I didn't see where. I was running my mouth too much. We got the crystal. From a boss that I almost was going to give up on. I'm glad I didn't. Oh my god, that would have been horrible. Twin Harp was on the moon, of course. Everything's on the moon. We didn't go back and fight Odin. He had the rat's tail, okay. The rat's tail, we would have had to have the hook anyways. But the rat's tail will give you another key item. Yeah, but this is the game I would like to get good enough that I could participate in some of those speedruns someday. Unfortunately, I play with flags that I don't think any sane league would play with. Most races generally should take between 1 to 2.5 hours. Any longer than that, and I don't think people like doing it, which I don't blame them. I like shuffling everything around as much as possible. Okay, so if I would have went into that room, I could have got the spoon, which Edge could have thrown for 9,999 damage. Would have helped a little bit. You had the worthless Adamant. Edward the Worthless Bard had the other most useless key item in the game. How fitting. How absolutely fitting. We found the pan in there. I'm glad I didn't go back for that last treasure chest. I'd have been disappointed when there was nothing in it. The Baron Key. The Tower of Zot we didn't go to had Palom or Param, and that was where the pass was. Okay. But where was the Earth Crystal? Because I would have had to get the Earth Crystal first before we could get the pass. She gave us the hook that I never went back to get. Did I? Did we get the hook and I didn't even notice? I thought she gave me something else. I could have sworn she gave me some helmet or something like that. Did I get robbed by the game? The Earth Crystal. Like, does anybody else remember that? Didn't she give us... Didn't she give us a helm? After we bashed Yang in the brains? That was a pretty good run. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh... Do I want to keep streaming? Or do I want to save the games for later tonight? I will be streaming again tonight at midnight. She gave us something called white. See you later, Kaboli. Yeah, I think I'm done streaming for today. The only other thing I was going to show you guys was a Final Fantasy V randomizer. Which, it's fun. But oh my god, it takes so much grinding. Like, it turns the entire game into a kind of a randomized ancient cave simulator. Here. Let me load it up. Ancient cave. It's pretty neat, don't get me wrong. It's just, I can't believe it takes so much grinding. And you can find this just by Googling Final Fantasy V Ancient Cave. No, I don't want to do another run of 4. We got lucky with that only taking 3.5 hours. So yeah, you gotta reset your flags. We get a white mage job right off the start. And a bronze helm. Okay. Yeah. Like, I would have to explain some of this, and I don't have the graphic pulled up. But each of these barrels and jugs does something. These people all do something if you talk to them. But you gotta reset your flags, come over to the secret entrance, and then we enter the cave. And the only goal is to get to floor 100. You have a time limit, too. You have 10 minutes on every floor. And after 10 minutes, you die. Every floor you clear gives you an additional 5 minutes. Exactly like Luffy. That's exactly what it is, modeled after. But yeah, so I think ideally the developers, for some reason, want you to spend about 5 minutes every floor grinding mobs and then move on. The problem is, I don't want to spend that much time grinding mobs. And you have to grind. Because every 10 floors you're going to be put into like a boss fight, randomly, and those bosses are going to crush you. They will destroy you. And heaven forbid you run into something called a jacknape, or a jackanape, something like that. They will kill you before you can even attack. There's no place to save. There's no place to heal your party. You heal with the magic and the items you find. I think there's one room, and one of these random rooms that shows up. Got actually some good jobs. There's one room that randomly shows up that will heal you to full. But for the most part, no. And even though we've got those jobs like the Knight and the White Mage, can't use them yet. I don't have gear for them. If I turned somebody into a White Mage, they wouldn't even have any magic spells yet. It's a fun little hack, but yeah. No, I can't run from a simple goblin. Are you serious? I've never had that happen before. But this is one of the few Final Fantasies I've never actually beat. Final Fantasy V. So I don't recognize any of these places. A mithril shield, that's pretty good. And then once you get new gear, just it all flows downhill. You have to pass in secret passage. It can be kind of a pain. You don't have to go through the secret passages. We got the Dragoon job. And if you unlock the Thief class, you can see where all the secret passages are. Like, they have an ability that'll let you see, plain as day, where they are. But once you learn them, you obviously don't need the Thief class. A Blitz Whip. That's been pried from Rydia's cold, dead hands. Okay, but yeah, ooh, Berserker class. That's actually a really good one to get early on. Because at this point, it's not like you have any abilities or anything. And your berserked teammates will always do double damage. Speed drink. It's tempting to get sucked in and keep playing this, but I think I'm done, guys. It was a fun stream. I will be back later tonight. Let's see. In about 17 hours. I will be back midnight roughly, Central Standard Time. And I don't think we'll be doing Final Fantasy. I might change my mind, but I have another game lined up that we may be doing instead. We'll see. Yeah, thanks for joining me for the stream, guys. I will see you later. Have fun out there. Stay safe.